What's up, people? GM Skywatcher here. It is June 17th. It is, it is Wednesday evening. It is almost 8 p.m. and finally the synthetic gray chem clouds are subsiding. You know, most people, they still think that this stuff in our sky is organic, natural. Can you see the things, the grayish white clouds that are slowly morphing and moving across the sky? They seem to be organic, natural clouds. But if you look a little bit further in the distance, so you can see right here, behind the natural organic clouds is synthetic, man-made, criminal chem clouds. And I'm not really sure when this all started, but because I was once fast asleep like most sheeple are, you know, I obviously believed in some corruption within government, but not at the actual level that there is, at the obscene level that there is, that these criminals actually hijacked our skies and control our weather. I mean, can you imagine the ramifications of that? Imagine what good you could do for humanity and Earth, but instead, you use it against us. So sad. So, I just wanted to state a few things. That I do not consent or participate in the spraying of heavy metals and chemicals into our atmosphere, poisoning our air, water, and food. I do not consent or participate in wearing a ridiculous, useless, ineffective mask and participating in any of your strange satanic rituals. I do not consent or participate in the illegal injections of poisons into any human's body, especially mine, my wife's, and my children's. I do not consent or participate in drinking your poisonous fluoridated water that is said to be a neurotoxin. I do not consent or participate in your illegal tracking of any human through any kind of device, chip, tattoo, cell phone, whatever, any type of electronic, any contact tracing nonsense. I do not consent or participate in your pathetic two-party tyranny paradigm where the masses are manipulated into believing that red and blue and left and right are two different parties, when in actuality they are against the same people, you and I. I do not consent or participate in any of your controlled lamestream media that continues to propagandize the people through the Smith-Mundt Act and Project Mockingbird and the criminals at the CIA. I do not consent to any of your race baiting and rioting and your attempt to divide and conquer us all through the shades of our skin or through our beliefs. I do not consent or participate in your illegal taxation of monies earned for performing a job or a duty, because it's illegal. I do not consent or participate in the murdering of babies through Planned Parenthood. I do not consent or participate in your state-run schools and the supposed education and indoctrination of my children, and your fake history and your two-sided influenced banksters' wars where many of innocent lives have been lost due to deception and manipulation. I do not consent or participate in the many lies about where we live and what we are. I do not consent or participate to the military arm of NASA stealing $50 million a day from the people to present us what? Velcro? Growing plants in supposed space microwaves? Really, people? Is that what we get for $50 million a day? $20 billion a year? I mean, how many times are they going to tell us that they've grown lettuce in space? I do not participate and consent the lies about the ISS and the fake moon landings. So many people, they just can't fathom that somebody could be so evil and diabolical, because the majority of people are good people and they'll go out of their way for another human being.